Happy Saturday, everybody. It's your girl, Ywca, and I'm at another one of my favorite places in beautiful Gary, Indiana. It's the YWCA of Northwest Indiana, and here we are with none other than our executive director, Karen, with a C, Jones. Hey, Karen.
Well, good morning, Chelsea, and good morning to everyone that is on Facebook Live with us. We have an exciting something going on.
Yeah, with something. Karen, you have an abundance of things going on. I'm here, not because the Y is open, because I know somebody's like, wait a minute, I'm on my way up to swim. No. The Y is not open right now, but we just had our board meeting, and we are talking about all the phenomenal things that are taking place this month and next month with the YWCA. And as you can see, we're doing our whole Vanna White thing here, because although there are a lot of other things going on, I want to kick it off with a discussion about the Circle of Friends Gala that's coming up Saturday, October 8th. Oh my God, Karen, that's
in
3 weeks from today.
In 3 weeks, our Circle of Friends Gala, which will be held at the Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, at 6:00 p.m. And we want all of our friends, everybody, remember Circle of Friends, all of our friends to join in our circle to celebrate the 100 plus years that the YWCA in Gary has given service to this community. And it's so important because this time it's live.
It's live. I was just sitting there thinking about how we were at the casino a couple of years ago during COVID.
Right.
And it was so much fun doing the whole virtual thing.
Right.
But there is nothing like being with a circle of friends in person.
In person. So we're in person this year. And so we're inviting everybody within the sound of my voice to please, you can go on our website, www.ywcanwi.org, and you can look and see our invite to come to this event, the sponsorships that are available for everyone. So there's just no reason not to join us on that Saturday evening.
Yes, and some of the special features, if you would please allow me, that we are welcoming back the dynamic duo, father-daughter team, Samantha Chapman of ABC News Chicago and her legendary DJ father, Sam Chapman. She will be the host.
Yes,
absolutely. And he will be on the ones and twos, and they're going to kind of piggyback off of one another.
Right.
I can't wait. I saw her at the Black Women's Expo, and she just told me how excited she was to be able to come in person to Gary.
Oh, we're so excited to have her. That is just a joy and a privilege, and it is our honor to have Samantha Chapman and her dad here for our Circle of Friends, and for her to agree for the second time, this time in person though, Samantha.
Yes.
We're happy to have you in person.
Come on to Gary, Sam.
To be here for us. It's a treat.
Now,
a treat.
Speaking of treats, what would a gala be without live entertainment? So I am already picking out my dancing shoes and my flats to get ready for Joan Colosso. Joan Colosso and her band. Oh my goodness, I've seen her perform several times, and she's out of Chicago, has some Northwest Indiana contacts as well. But she has a nonprofit organization where she teaches young people theater and music and dance.
Right.
And then she also has her family, her husband, children, they all sing, and they are coming to the Hard Rock to turn it out, Karen.
Oh, they're going to turn it out for us. And Joan, her voice, this lady can sing. The band, the backup singers, everybody. We're going to have a fantastic time.
I can't wait.
We're going to have a fantastic time. But guess what else?
What else, Karen?
Guess what we're celebrating with?
Who are we celebrating with?
We're celebrating our 100th plus with another 100 plus. The Gary Rotary Club.
And who doesn't love the Gary Rotary Club?
The Gary Rotary Club will be our guests. They will be there to help us celebrate. And because of all the wonderful things they've also done for the YWCA with raising funds to renovate, give us a new playground for our children here. So they will be here. I cannot wait to see Jack Tonk and all of the buddies from the Gary Rotary Club.
And the thing I love about the Circle of Friends, you always make it a point to honor those who have been instrumental in ensuring that the YWCA's legacy continues.
Absolutely.
So can we let the cat out the bag of our other honorees, or are we gonna
wait?
We're
gonna wait
okay,
for
we gotta
a minute. We gotta wait for a minute on that too.
That's
but
fine.
We will be honoring some very special people, and we'll talk about that's more to come, and we'll be talking about that later. But it's gonna be great. It's absolutely gonna have so much fun. I cannot wait. We're gonna have a cocktail hour at 6 o'clock, hors d'oeuvres, drinks, and then at 7 o'clock the program starts with Samantha and her dad, and then we go into dinner, and then we go into the awards, and then we go into celebrating and dancing, and so it's going to be a wonderful magic night.
Saturday, October 8th, you don't want to miss it. If you can't make it by any chance, we still are looking for donations, because we certainly want to support the programs that the YWCA continues to contribute to the community.
Absolutely. We are a nonprofit, and by that, all of our funding comes from people like you. And we need your donations to keep the operations of our facility and our programming going. So you want to give, make a difference, give to the YWCA of Northwest Indiana. We will accept whatever God puts on your heart to give us, because it will go to a great use here at the YWCA.
Absolutely. Now, we talked about the Circle of Friends, October 8th, which we will repeat again, but we know that the theme of Wise Across America are about women empowerment, and we are looking forward to October, where we spotlight a week without violence, and that is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Please share how the Y will be partnering with other organizations to I won't say celebrate, commemorate, and shine a light on this prevalent issue of domestic violence.
Domestic violence is in the month of October, and the YWCAs all across America will be pointing that out to everybody with our week without violence, which will be the third week in October, the 16th through the 22nd. And we are partnering with Edgewater Health to do some fabulous things so that everybody will know about domestic violence and violence against the aging population and the mistreatment of children and things like that. So,
and the resources,
that
they can seek if they happen to be victimized, or they know someone who's going through that. Right.
The wraparound services that are available to those who are victims. And so we want everybody to pay attention, and for Domestic Violence Month and for our week without violence, we want you to be part of whatever it is that you can pay attention to make somebody else aware that this will be going on. And it'll be more to come.
Oh, yes.
We'll talk about it just a little later on.
But I just want to plant the seed, because these types of events, Karen, believe it or not, save lives. And we know what signs to look for. When we know someone who's suffering in silence, and we take that step to reach out and point them in the right direction, let them know not to be ashamed to be in that circumstance, and that there's help and there's support from your YWCA of Northwest Indiana.
You're absolutely correct, because we want people to know that you're not the Lone Ranger. A lot of people suffer in silence, but you don't have to.
That's right.
Because you have a friend with the different organizations that support domestic violence and things like that.
All right. So now I'm going to back up real quick into with a community partner this coming Wednesday. Because you service all age groups throughout the community, we know that Alzheimer's, dementia are one of the most, runs very rampant in the communities of color. So you have teamed up with the Alzheimer's. Wednesday at noon.
September 21st. Right, September 21st. They will be here at noon. It's a public event. Everyone is invited to come, and they will be giving workshops and talking about Alzheimer's, which affects a lot of people, and even for the caretakers of those who are suffering with this devastation of disease, dementia, things like that. You can come here and find out what you can do and what those who are suffering can do to help alleviate the pain that's involved with all of that.
Shout out to Julie Collins and her team.
Yes.
They'll be out. They'll have information for you to take with you.
Yes.
10 signs that early onset of Alzheimer's, because
right.
you know how we are. Like, what's wrong with grandma? Grandma, it's me. And,
Right.
and you just don't quite understand.
Don't understand.
The Alzheimer's Association is here to help us, because while there isn't a cure, there are things that we can do on the early onset.
Right.
Exercises, memory exercises,
That's right.
and things, and they talk all about that. So kudos
Right.
to you, Karen, for making the call to do that partnership as we bring the resources to those of you who support the Y. And
Yes.
speaking of supporting the Y, I'm circling back to the Circle of Friends. One more time, Karen.
The Circle of Friends, October the 8th, 6 o'clock p.m., Hard Rock Casino. And I would be remiss if I don't tell you that our presenting visionary sponsor is Hard Rock Casino of
Right,
Northern
Hard
Indiana.
Rock.
We really appreciate everything that they're doing for the YWCA, and we're just glad to be able to have our event at their beautiful facility.
Well, I'm just glad to be standing here with this beautiful woman of God,
Thank
Karen
you.
Jones, Executive Director of the YWCA of Northwest Indiana. Special shout out to all of the board members. Right here in my purview is a legend. I'm not going to call her on camera. We don't do that to call people out. Well, sometimes I do.
Yeah,
but I
you
won't
do.
today. But the one and only Senator Earlene Rogers is here.
Yes.
She has been a longtime board member and one of the founders of this establishment, making sure that it got built, stomping down state to make sure that the dollars pour into our community, not only for the Y, but so many other establishments across our fair city.
Absolutely.
So we want to say thank you to our board members. Obviously, they will be highlighted on October 8th, but
Right.
there's always a good time to say for the
Yes.
people, your bosses,
Yes.
to say thank you,
Thank you
for
so
their
much.
support, because they are
Right.
out there pounding the pavement to ensure
Right.
that this is a success and that this facility continues to impact the
Yes.
community.
And to all the alumni of board members whose shoulders we stand, you know, we are the wind, they are the wind beneath our wings, because if it wasn't for them, we couldn't be the women that we are. And I personally want to thank Senator Earlene Rogers, my third grade school teacher, and taught me how to write. Yes, she did.
She's looking like, now why are you saying that? Too funny. But again,
but she
on their
did.
shoulders,
Yes.
we stand, and we are asking
And
for
we
your
appreciate it.
support.
Yes, we
the
are.
YWCA of Northwest Indiana is here. They're here to stay. When
Yes.
people like you stop and take a moment to share, give, and love on
That's
this
right.
organization.
Yes.
We will see you October 8th. Make sure you stop by the website, ywcanwi.org. All the information is there. It's
That's
also
right.
on the Facebook